The Adventure of Timmy the Tortoise. Once upon a time, in a serene little pond surrounded by lush green grass and tall reeds, there lived a young tortoise named Timmy. Unlike the other tortoises, who were content to bask in the sun and nibble on water lilies, Timmy had dreams that stretched far beyond the gentle ripples of the pond. He often gazed at the horizon, where the sky met the earth, and imagined the adventures that awaited him out there in the wide world. One sunny morning, as the golden rays of the sun filtered through the leaves, Timmy awoke with a sense of excitement bubbling inside him. "Today is the day," he declared, his voice echoing softly in the stillness of the dawn. After a quick breakfast of crunchy leaves and sweet berries, he packed his little bag with snacks and set off, determined to explore the meadows and hills beyond the pond. As he waddled along the path, the soft earth beneath his feet felt like a gentle reminder of the adventure that lay ahead. The cheerful chirping of the birds and the rustling of the leaves above accompanied him, creating a symphony of nature that filled him with joy. As he ventured further, he noticed the vibrant flowers blooming along the path, their colors brightening the landscape like a painter's palette. Soon, Timmy came across a lively rabbit named Ruby, who was hopping around and nibbling on clover leaves. Ruby paused when she saw Timmy. "Hello there. What are you up to on this beautiful day?" she asked, her big, curious eyes sparkling with interest. "I'm going on an adventure. Would you like to join me?" Timmy replied, his voice brimming with enthusiasm. He had always admired Ruby's adventurous spirit and loved how she explored every nook and cranny of their forest home. "Absolutely! I've always wanted to explore the hills," Ruby exclaimed, her ears perking up with excitement. And with that, they set off together, their hearts full of anticipation. As they climbed a small hill, they paused to catch their breath and take in the breathtaking view. Below them stretched fields of grass that swayed in the gentle breeze, dotted with wildflowers of every color imaginable. "Look at all the colors!" Timmy exclaimed, his eyes wide with wonder. "It's like a sea of rainbows." "Isn't it beautiful?" Ruby agreed, hopping from one flower to another, her nose twitching as she sniffed the fragrant blooms. "Let's pick some flowers for our adventure." They gathered an assortment of flowers, creating vibrant bouquets that they carefully tied together with soft grass. As they descended the hill, their laughter echoed through the meadows, a melody that brightened the day. Their next stop was a sparkling stream, where the water danced over smooth stones, creating a lovely sound. Timmy and Ruby decided to take a break and enjoy a little picnic. They spread out a blanket made of leaves and shared their snacks. "These berries are delicious," Ruby said, her cheeks full of sweetness. "You have great taste, Timmy." As they ate, they were joined by a wise old tortoise named Mr. T, who had wandered over to the stream. He was known for his storytelling and wisdom. "What brings you two young adventurers here today?" he asked, a twinkle in his eye. "We're exploring the world beyond our pond," Timmy said, his voice full of excitement. "We want to discover new places and make new friends." "Ah, the world is a wonderful place filled with wonders," Mr. T said thoughtfully. "But remember, the best adventures are often those shared with friends. You should always look out for each other." Feeling inspired, Timmy and Ruby thanked Mr. T for his wise words and continued on their journey. They climbed hills and crossed meadows, sharing stories and laughter along the way. Eventually, they came across a magnificent oak tree that seemed to touch the sky, its branches wide and inviting. As they approached the tree, they noticed a small group of animals gathered at its base. Curious, Timmy and Ruby made their way over to see what was happening. There, they found Oliver the owl, perched on a branch, preparing to share a story. "Gather around, dear friends," Oliver hooted, his voice echoing in the stillness. "I have a tale to tell you about the great storm that once threatened our forest." Timmy and Ruby settled down, eager to listen. Oliver spoke of a time when dark clouds rolled in, and thunder rumbled in the distance. The animals of the forest came together, helping each other find shelter and safety. They built small havens under bushes and shared their food to keep each other safe. Through teamwork and kindness, they weathered the storm, Oliver said, his eyes glowing with wisdom. They learned that by standing together, they could face any challenge that came their way. Timmy felt a warmth spread in his heart. Friendship is powerful, he thought, realizing that it was the bonds they formed that made their adventures all the more special. After the story, as the sun began to set, casting a golden hue over the meadow, Timmy and Ruby bid farewell to Oliver and made their way back to the pond. They talked about their favorite moments of the day, from the beautiful view to the inspiring tale of the storm. As they approached the pond, Timmy looked at Ruby and said, "Today was the best adventure. I'm so glad we explored together." "Me too. We should do this more often," Ruby replied, her eyes sparkling with enthusiasm. That night, as Timmy snuggled into his cozy shell, he closed his eyes and replayed the day's adventures in his mind. He dreamed of vibrant flowers, wise stories, and the joy of friendship, knowing that every new day would bring more adventures to cherish.